What's going on YouTube? It's Raka. Sorry I've been away for a while, but when I got sick, I got a little bit more sick than I thought I would, and it took a little bit longer to recover. And between that and trying to do work and winter and everything, it was not easy. So I want to start making content again, and I'm back. I just saw this person on my YouTube feed for the very first time, and he makes really good videos. So I wanted to do a reaction to one of his videos, and this is one of his more recent videos. It's about a topic that I'm not really happy with. Those that are familiar with TikTok and everything, TikTok has its moments where it can be very funny. The comedy that is on there can be very surprisingly good. I've seen a lot of good stuff come from it. But the thing that scares me about TikTok, I've seen a lot of bad stuff come from it as well. So things like the Tide Pod challenge, planking, licking of the ice cream and all that bullshit. Not really happy with that. That's why I'm kind of scared. Someone I knew saw a TikTok video about an egg cracking or something like that involving a microwave, and she copied it, and she got burns on her face when she opened the microwave with the egg in it and all that stuff. So that's another reason why I don't like TikTok, because the influencing that it can do is not a very good thing at all. And anyway, that's me ranting about this. So right now, this video here that I'm about to show you guys scares me a lot, because if this person, even if he's saying what he did at the very end of the video is true, which I honestly don't believe, the fact that he does it, it's the whole monkey see, monkey do kind of situation. You know, if one person sees it, they want to do the same exact thing to copy. It's like the whole Tide Pod challenge, where people were eating them because they saw one person doing it, or the licking of ice cream from Bluebell ice cream. They did that, and it's like, oh, I could do that too. I can get famous. Because let's face it, Obama did say everybody wants their 10 seconds of fame, and they'll do whatever they want, however they do it, just to get it. And that's not a very good thing. I could see people being very creative in their own way, coming up with something original that's different, funny. Even if it's like in the realm of prankster, it could be done a lot more tasteful. It could be done a lot more funny. This person here, that you're going to find out right now, is just a flat-out menace. Plain and simple, just a menace. And once you see this video, you're gonna be very angry, like I am. And this is 2 o'clock in the morning, me doing this video, so all my videos are gonna be at nighttime. So anyway, I will link the video in the description below. But this guy does really good content. I'm surprised. I only just subbed to him today. I did not realize that a channel like this existed, and is definitely a very good one. So everybody that watches this video, please go watch his video. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name. I don't want to butcher it. Anyway, the video is called TikToker Poisons Food at Walmart as a Prank. Instantly regrets it. Oh, Lord. Let's begin. Yeah, so we're going to be reacting to a video. Like I said, a TikToker doing something stupid. Who would have guessed? From the looks of it, this person's content is a lot about TikTok. And I think if I knew this person IRL, I'd be really good friends with him. Anyway, let's jump right into it.
This TikToker just filmed himself poisoning food at Walmart as a prank, and this might be the dumbest thing that he's done.
God, look how smug the guy looks. I mean, he's got that whole adolescent, no education look to him. Or a childish Dumbo, by the way. That's another way of saying it. So here's the thing. He didn't even own this can of Hot Shot Ultra Bed Bug and Flea Killer. He took it from one of the shelves at a Walmart. Worst part is, it's an area I used to live for about 2 years in Arizona.
Oh, dude. There is no way.
Okay, and just from that right there, I'm pretty sure that's gonna piss a lot of people off. It also makes me a little bit more paranoid because, like I said, if one person sees this and it's in their crazy mind, you're not seeing my hand gestures. I wish this model had hand gestures. But if it's gonna drive people crazy because if one person sees this, what if someone else does this? The worst part is this is the kind of thing this could kill people. Plain and simple, this could kill people, and he has no regard for life. This is the kind of person I wish he would go to a different country and do this so that he can get the Johnny Somali treatment. The full Johnny Somali treatment. But, oh god, and the bad part, he's a prankster channel with followers. That's the sad part about this.
That's water. Well, now I'm hopping in a few hours later. It was not water. He admitted that it was poison, but we'll get into that later on. What a great way to end up in prison or get sued by Walmart. My two main questions here are, why would you ever do that? And then I guess the follow-up to that question is, why would you ever film yourself doing that? The only thing
And the third question is, why wasn't he in jail for all the stuff he did beforehand? People in Arizona knew the kind of menace he was. And they just let it slide, which I hate. That they just let it slide because they feel sorry for people. Nuh-uh. No, I'm sorry. I was raised differently. You did something bullshit. You did something stupid. You know what? You got punished. That's the way it should be.
It's funny that will come from this video is his reaction to the repercussions he gets from it. But sadly, we've been covering this guy for a while, and I immediately started searching around the Phoenix local news stations, and sure enough, we found some more details on this. So, according to ABC 15, the Mesa Police Department is investigating after a video was posted online showing a man spraying open foods with bug spray at a Walmart.
See, that's scary right there, because what if other people copy the same exact thing? Like I said, TikTok is a kind of thing, like, it is funny when it has its moments, educational when it has its moments, but I've seen more negative from it than positive, and that's scary.
Store. So this happened in Mesa, Arizona, which is a suburb outside of
Not
Phoenix.
far from where I live.
ABC 15 was made aware of the social media video Friday morning. It shows a man holding a can of Hot Shot bug spray as he appears to spray on a variety of foods at a grocery store, including fresh produce and prepared chicken. The video appears to have since been deleted, but it's making rounds on other websites. Tempe police
Because let's face it, nothing ever gets deleted from the internet, ever.
officials initially said that yes, we're very much aware of this individual and that the incident was under investigation. Their investigative materials have since been turned over to Mesa Police to investigate, as the video appears to have been filmed at a Mesa store located at Stapley and Baseline Roads. Mesa Police say they're actively investigating the store in question and has taken a proactive approach to ensure the safety of their customers. Police say any produce that may have been affected has been removed from public access areas. Dude, they must have thrown out so much inventory because of him. It's good that they took immediate action here, and it's about time because this guy is a net negative for society.
Yeah, apparently he does a lot of prankster-like videos, stuff that if a person took the wrong way, it could definitely lead to something very bad physically.
All he does is harass, tamper, and assault people for his content. Content. You can barely call it that.
I hate the smug look on this guy. I showed this video to my father, and I showed this video to someone, and they were not happy. They definitely were not happy. I haven't shown this video yet to my girlfriend. I can only imagine her response to this.
Right.
Just like that, wasting food over a stupid, dumbass prank.
Right. I mean, for all we know, he might have ruined this guy's only set of clothes. When I had to use a laundromat back in like 2017, when the YouTube ad boycott was going on and I couldn't afford a place that had an in-unit laundry, I would have to wear all my clothes until everything was dirty. Then I went to the laundromat with everything because I wanted to be there as little as possible. So that's what I'm saying. It could be a possibility that that was all this guy's clothes. So the guy now has to discover this, remove all the nasty raw food he put in there.
I know one thing. if I was at a laundromat and it had a camera, I'd want to know the piece of shit that did something like that to my clothes. I definitely would want to know something like that because I would be very pissed off. And you know what? I'm the kind of person, I don't forget. I'm just that stubborn. I just don't forget. I have a hard time forgiving. And if you guys want to know why I have a hard time forgiving, I can give you some IRL lore about myself. If anyone in the comments says they would like to know, I will give a video about that. But in the meantime, let's watch this degenerate do more degenerate things.
And then pay to rewash his clothes all again and wait infinitely longer. Petition to just put this man under a jail. But hey, I mean, what's so great about this guy is, just like so many others, he's so hungry for attention on the internet that he builds up a phenomenal case against himself. He is his own best witness, because this guy can actually face some serious time for his
Yeah, let's just today's exhibit will be March of 2021 through September of 2023. God.
Walmart stunt, and we'll get into that shortly. But have you ever wanted to beta test new games or get paid to play new games? Well, that's what you can do with today's sponsor, FreeCash. Essentially, FreeCash is a platform that gets paid by mobile gaming companies to one of the worst examples of creators that has built their careers off of harassing innocent fast food workers and assaulting innocent people minding their own business. His content easily falls into the crash out niche, which I guess the likes of Johnny Somali and many others have kind of put into the mainstream light. And his main claim to...
Oh, for those that are wondering about Johnny Somali, he has no way of streaming, he can't get a job where he is, and he can't leave the country, and his court case is coming up in a couple days. So we're gonna see how screwed he is. Oh, Christmas can't come fast enough.
The fame is dumping a bag of ice into a fryer at a fast food chain.
Looks like a Taco Bell.
Those tacos with the egg roll?
Or Jack in the Box, maybe.
Hey!
That's Jack in the Box, I think. Now you're... God, is it bad I just want to smack him? Tell me I'm not the only one that feels like they just want to smack this piece of shit for his adolescent actions. Anyway, you're about to see what just a little bit of ice does to in an air fryer does. And an example, if those that are wondering, have you ever seen like one of those frozen turkeys are thrown into a deep fryer? You know, like they deep fry a frozen turkey. You ever seen the damage that comes from it? Yeah, you're about to see something similar like this. This is just a small example.
Yeah, if you don't know what happens when you do that, here's an example of someone doing it with way less ice.
Popeyes. Just a small amount of ice. There you go.
TLDR, it floods the kitchen with grease. They have to shut everything down, and what a nightmare. He just harasses minimum wage workers with his TikTok videos. And from what I can tell, he does have a past of being arrested, and this will really hurt him, especially when it comes to the Walmart situation, as what he did is, from what I can understand, a class 6 felony. And a class 6 felony has a pretty wide range of what can happen to you, but...
And can I tell you something also? When I lived in Arizona for a while, I lived in an area that was not very crime filled, which was nice, but not to be mean or anything like that, but because of my skin being a little bit more darker, I'm not Hispanic or anything like that, but the thing is, by my skin being a little bit more darker, I got stared at a lot, people thinking I was going to be a menace, when in actuality I was like, I miss Arizona. That's how great it was where I live, because after they realized that wasn't going to be a problem, then they appreciated me a lot more. But Arizona's the kind of place, if they want to be bastards about it and just throw extra stuff at you, they will.
because it seems like he has multiple priors, he's looking at a prison sentence of 2.25 years to...
A Class 6 felony is the least severe type of felony in Arizona. A conviction can result in fines, probation, or a prison sentence in Arizona Department of Correction, typically between 4 months to 5.75 years, almost 6 years. A Class 6 felon is unique in that the prosecutor has the option to charge it as a misdemeanor. So depending on how many people come up and say, I want to charge this person for locking me in a building, or I want to charge this person for theft, or I want to charge this person for trying to injure me inside of a public place. You know what? They'll add on. And hopefully we get this beautiful number right here. Because, you know what? If you do the crime, you should do the time.
5.75 years in Arizona. So I hope he has fun with that. What a terrible state to choose to commit felonies in. And I think...
I mean, there are definitely a couple other... I'm from Texas. Texas wouldn't have taken that shit at all, especially if he would have been in somewhere like Austin or Round Rock. Oh, they would give zero fucks about him.
This might have caused a chain reaction for him, where he suddenly just gets charged for a bunch of his past TikToks. For example, like false imprisonment and disrupting a business practice, which happens here.
Anyone else get the impression this is like the makings of a psychopath? Or am I just the only one thinking that? It's like this is like the life documentary of how I became a TikToker to murderer.
Right.
You move this bunny part? No. You guys are locked in there. Forever.
I hope you let him out instantly. And he also did the same thing here, but with a bike lock. Here it seems like the bike lock, or well, you know, because, you know, when you open the door, the bike lock will probably extend enough to let people out, but still, like, dude.
It was like a Johnny Somali
it's still
reject.
obstruction of business, no matter what. And then you have the property damage, and I guess obstructing a business here.
I'm just gonna say this right now. I seen a person like that, and I was in Texas. He would have a hole in his shoulder. Not saying from how, but you get the idea for those that know.
Then you have attempted battery with a cake.
Somebody's birthday today. Who's gonna get a cake?
Try to aim it at those white people. I wonder if that's a little bit of like reverse racism right there. I'm not sure, but you know what? It's just a man child. That's all he is. Now here's the funny thing. Smug attitude. But you see this guy right here? Do you see this guy right here? This is the kind of person like look at the eyes. This is the kind of person like man bun also, but he was gonna go up there and he was gonna beat the living shit out of him. God, I would subscribe to this guy's channel if he did that. But look.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, getting hit with a cake from that high up will definitely hurt. This was
The bad part, he must be at like a very bad mall during the time of the day. When I was in Arizona, I didn't really visit malls that much because I didn't have much money. It was more of a living situation for a while versus enjoyment. So I didn't really go to the mall. Maybe one time I went to the mall in Arizona, but It wasn't special. Anyway, it's just there are malls like this also in Texas where there's like they're open, but there's hardly any security or anything like that.
Probably the most shocking one I found, though, where he threw a deceased pigeon into a McDonald's fryer. Very surprised he hasn't been sued for this.
Fried pigeon?
So he hit the employee and the fryer with that. Man, I would hate to be his defense attorney. But on the other hand, they are employing these lawyers.
The worst part is, why doesn't TikTok take better charge of dealing with shitheads like this? This is the kind of shit you won't see on YouTube, that's for damn sure.
So, a little bit of both there. But either way, this dude's life is essentially a crash out simulator. He is trying to make his life as hard as possible for himself. Just
yeah, in my opinion, he's trying to speed run into prison.
A little bit of social media attention. Then we have another one of him just obstructing a business. It's incredible, actually, how many of these there are. Here's in Glendale, Arizona.
No, it's a bruise of the eye.
There's a fire in your bathroom. Oh yeah, you forgot. There's a fire in your bathroom. Wait, there's a fire in the bathroom? Yeah.
Motherfucker. Pardon my French. Run, coward, run! Run like a baby child!
Bro's hilarious.
Now tell me that is not the face of a psychopath in the making. I'm serious. Tell me that is not the face of a psychopath. I almost feel like making that as a thumbnail. Maybe I will.
What a waste of time. But this guy has clearly been harassing the greater Phoenix area for long enough that even the Tempe Reddit is asking why he hasn't been arrested yet. So it's safe to say a lot of the locals are reporting his actions. So it'll be really interesting to see what will happen from this. Because now we actually know the police are finally investigating, and clearly they have been aware of him. Maybe something happens in the future, and if so, that'll definitely be an interesting trial to follow. Well, I'm here a few hours later, and something did indeed happen.
Thank you for the update.
As
What's up?
he was arrested by Mesa police, and not only was he arrested, but he also turned himself in and admitted that he sprayed poison on the food. So it definitely was not water. At this point, dude, he's just a danger to society. Just please put him in prison. This is unacceptable. We do not deserve to live in a society with someone who's just willingly...
But again, he turned himself in. It's the fact that he made a video doing it. That's other people that are not so educated could do the same exact thing. That's the problem here.
Poisoning food for his own TikTok content. But here, according to the AZ Central, we have the title saying Mesa police arrest man seen in TikTok video spraying bug spray on food at Walmart. Mesa police arrested 27-year-old Charles Smith for allegedly spraying pesticides on produce at a Mesa Walmart and filming it for a reckless social media post. Smith went into the Walmart located on Sapley and Baseline Roads Thursday evening planning to film pranks. A video showed the man spraying bug spray on yams, lemons, chicken, and other produce was uploaded to Instagram and TikTok by the known user Wolfie Coletti. The original video has since been deleted, but reposts are circulating online.
Yeah, reposts are circulating online because they want this filth arrested. They don't want people to get away with shit like this. People need to take responsibility for the actions that you do. If you do something bad, you get punished for it. It's like that guy, that Luigi guy who shot someone. Don't know the whole situation, but you know what? He took a life. So he should serve jail time for taking a life. And this person here, what if, an example, how many times have you ever been into a store and you see a child, they grab a tomato, they grab an avocado, they grab an orange, they grab a lemon. Now, how many children have you seen where they'll just lick things? Disgusting at times, but they'll just do it. What would have happened if a child would have grabbed a lemon, licked the lemon, Or a baby would have like reached over and put a piece of an orange in their mouth. Just think about that for a minute. How many other people are going to see these videos and be like, I wonder how many likes and stuff I can get if I do the same damn thing. I bet I can get just as much. That just scares me right there, because remember, when the whole Tide Pod thing happened, they had to lock the soap for a while. When the Bluebell ice cream thing happened, they had to make sure the ice cream was taken off the shelves for a while so it wouldn't happen, and people were paranoid about that. So right now this is scary, because this Wolfie person could have started a chain that they don't know about yet. What about the people that do it and they don't record it and they just do it and they're waiting for chaotic things to happen? That's a thing right there that scares me as well. And I'm pretty sure, and I hope that whoever sees these videos, like I said, I will link this guy's his channel in this video as well. I'll name it in the both things will be in the description. But the thing is, please make sure these next few weeks coming up, when you buy something, make sure you wash it completely thoroughly. Be very careful out there, because there's crazy people out there like that.
Through investigative means, with the assistance of the Tempe Police Department, detectives were able to identify Smith as the suspect. Mesa Police contacted Smith and turned himself in voluntarily. During the interview, Smith admitted to the theft and spraying of the pesticide. Smith was booked into jail on charges of introducing poison, criminal damage, endangerment, and theft. Both Walmart Media Relations and Mesa Police confirmed that the store's management was informed, the contaminated produce was removed, and the affected area are being cleaned and sanitized. Paletti, a user who originally posted the video showing himself dispensing the bug spray, later uploaded 2 videos to his relatives' social media accounts with the captions, "Fooled you, threw them away, and I promise I threw them away." No. The videos then show him taking large quantities of the produce from the shelves, loading it into a shopping cart, and pushing the cart to an unspecified location within the Walmart. All right, here's a screenshot of it as well. Now, this is some weirdo behavior. Even if he removes it, like, still, I mean, that spray landed on the buckets beside the bucket he removed right there. Coletti told the Republic all the produce was thrown away right after and that no one was poisoned. This claim has not...
You don't know that. How many times have you ever bought like avocados and you leave the avocados on your counter for a couple days before you use them? Or you get yourself bananas and you let them ripen up a little bit before you eat them. You grab yourself some apples and oranges. You don't eat them the moment you get them. Well, maybe oranges, but not apples right away. I mean, you don't know. And him just saying that for attention, that makes him a asshole. Which, if you watched the video that I've watched, you've seen he is just a flat out asshole. The kind that deserves a smack. But again, it's not the actions of what he did that worries me. It's who else is going to copy and not think properly. It's like gun safety. If you don't know how to learn a gun, you have to respect it. Those that don't respect it usually end up dead. Plain and simple. How many people are going to watch his videos that are floating around and not respect? That's what scares me.
Not been confirmed by authorities. Well, it seems like this dude flew way too close to the sun, all for some internet attention. It'll be really interesting to see what kind of penalties he gets from this, because this story will really set an example for future TikTokers and prank streamers who act like this for attention on the internet. If he gets a harsh sentence, that sends a clear message. If he gets a very light sentence, that also sends a very clear message that sadly we're welcoming this behavior. So hopefully that's not the case. Thanks again to our sponsor Free Cash, and check them out in the link in the description down below if you want to make some extra cash testing out video games. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
I think his name is @Ozzy, but definitely a very good video. Very good video. But you see, that's the kind of thing that scares me, and that's why it's hard. It's like, I made a TikTok account. I posted a stupid video on there, an Elden Ring video, nothing special. And I was like, why? I'm never going to focus on it, so I have a floating account out there that I'm never going to use, I never want to use. And I just see TikTok, to me, as a waste of time. I have some online associates that enjoy TikTok. They post their streams and stuff like that, their clip channels and stuff like that. I respect them. I respect their game. But there's just some things that are not meant for you, and for me, I'm not that crazy on social media as others are. TikTok's not going to be my thing. I'm barely on Twitter as it is, or X. I respect X, but I'm just not on X as much as I used to, especially with the holidays. But yeah, that was a TikToker poisons food at Walmart as a prank and instantly regrets it. And if you stood almost 30 minutes in the video, wow. If you watched the video with me, I appreciate every single one of you. I'm still surprised I made it to that many subs in about a month, which again, thank you all. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate the likes. I don't need no super fancy amount. Eventually I'll hit my goal. I'll get myself to a point where people actually just watch my content and enjoy my content. I'm not asking for anything special or anything like that. I'm just a simple person that goes on late at night, watches a video, and reacts to it. As you can tell, I haven't really found my place yet, my identity, but I have some dreams, I have some ideas I want to do, and yeah. Again, thank you all for being here. I'll try to be more consistent with the videos now that as you can tell, my voice isn't hurting as much. But again, thank you for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. If this content was to your liking, please give it a like, share it with somebody, sub if you haven't. It doesn't cost a thing to sub, and it helps me out by showing that I'm not wasting my time. Same thing with the likes, and I appreciate every single one of you, and I will try to release another video a few days after this one here. Anyway, you take care for now, and for those, Christmas time, have a happy holiday. All the phrases and all that stuff. It's not just Christmas, but have a happy, safe holiday. Please be safe out there. Please be very careful out there. The world is very crazy, and we need to focus on each other right now. And until then, I'll see you across that new horizon. Take care for now. See you in the next one. Bye.